What is going on, folks? We're back here today watching a highlight of Lewis's performance at IBJJF Pans. So, first of all, congratulations to Lewis on an amazing silver medal performance. I'm super proud of him, and if you guys know him, you know how hardworking and deserving he is of this. But having said that, watching him compete and how he approached his competition was one of the most stressful things I've had to deal with in a while. Because this man was so nonchalant about the competition that it just looked like he really did not care how he did at all. Starting off with that we didn't even know if he was going to make it to the first match, and by we I mean the Palestine cartel, because as a team we agreed to meet at King's Combat at 7 a.m. But when the time came, Lewis was nowhere to be found. As we later came to learn, he had stayed up until 4 a.m. in the morning studying, and so had decided to sleep in and simply take the train to the competition. But if you know anything about IBJJF, then you know that adult male blue belts always go first. So him sleeping in a couple more hours would mean that he would be cutting it extremely close. But you know what? I can't even say anything because he made it to the comp with 10 minutes to spare. So apart from stressing us out, there was no harm done. But anyways, moving on, now we're both waiting in the bullpen because I'm about to go up as well. And Lewis comes up to me and says something along the lines of, "Man, I can't wait to get this over with because I just want to go home and do homework." And at this point, I'm thinking, dude, like, I don't think I've ever seen somebody care less about a tournament in my life. But regardless, he went out there looking like a prime Gordon Ryan and absolutely killed it. Even so, I think we all noticed he wasn't really trying all that hard, and he was vastly relying on being better than people in order to cruise to victory. And we all think that if he had just put the effort he does in the gym, he would have probably won with all submissions. But a silver medal is a silver medal, and I wish I was able to go into a major without really caring about it and do as well as Lewis did. Then post tournament, I make a joke saying, "Lewis, you can finally get sponsored by this brand he really likes." And he just goes to me, "Eh, it's more effort than it's worth," showing that his nonchalance is nothing to be trifled with, even in victory. But yeah, that's the story of how Lewis pulled up to pans without giving a fuck and did better than all of us. Anyways, I'm going to break down his entire run on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. And I'll probably keep making these more of like story-like videos because I have a lot of competition stories, and I'll just play some match footage in the background. But yeah, that's all. Goodbye.